My name is Astrid Gilbert. This is my husband, Marty Gilbert. He's been a home inspector for a little over 10 years now. I've been a realtor for a little bit over 14. Always did retail real estate and had sold to a couple of investors. I was a realtor in Kansas, still am, and a realtor here. And I always saw that they made pretty good money, and I'm like, that's an interesting thing, but I never knew that side of it. I would always help my clients with how to fix the house and get it ready for the market, but I knew nothing about investing. I just knew retail, and I'm pretty good at it. I love that. I love that kind of negotiation. We moved here 2 years ago and made a couple of really big mistakes the first year, but I just felt like there was something more to real estate than just retail, and we spend a lot of money on the wrong people. We bought into one of those, they stop their bus, they give you the 3-day thing, and we thought that, and they were not local. So very painfully, that was last year. This year, Marty told me, I have one meeting that I want you to go to with me, and I said no. I'm really not interested. There's just no more money. I can't do this. We have 2 little girls. I can't do it anymore. And he goes, just one meeting. That's all I'm asking. So we went, and I heard Phil Grove sit down, and I sat at the front row, and I listened to him speak at one of those meetings next door. And I was in tears towards the end. He probably thought that there was a nut job in the front row. But I literally reached over and I grabbed my husband's leg, and I'm like, I don't know what you have to do, but go figure out a way to get us into, I want to be in that bus. I want to be in there. I need to learn. They're local. There's something that it just or at least I could feel his genuine. He was genuine. I'm from Guatemala, so some of the things I have to fill in. But we went to a 3-day event where I cried multiple times, and yes, I do cry easily. But there was a lot that touched my heart, because we needed a better future for our girls. That's the reason we moved to Texas, for better schools, better life, better opportunity. And I felt like we had finally found where we were supposed to be. We've created some amazing relationships. Our friendships have come from this room right here. Wonderful people. Jason and Casey were just up here. Those people, they're awesome. They carry their heart in their sleeve. Eric and Ting, I couldn't begin to tell you his wife. I love her. They're wonderful people that you can, not only do you get to relate to, but you can do business with, and they know exactly what you're going through. So on our bus tour, I'm going to try to go quickly, but on our bus tour, we stopped by 3 houses, but one of them, I met this lady, and she didn't meet me because there was a lot of us. But there was I think it was a historic house, correct me if I'm wrong, Kira, but the house was gutted down to the studs, and I'm like, this is beautiful. You just see the project and what you can actually do with it. And she's so passionate about it. So I had already seen her in one of her projects. A couple months later, we get a deal, and we ended up partnering with Kira, on a house that's about to go on the market at the end of the week. She has guided, taken it, she ran with it and taught us along the way things that I thought, this is not possible. That's not the way you're supposed to do it. It turns out the realtor knows nothing, and the one investor does know a lot. So it's actually been very humbling for me to understand that there's a whole other world out there. And this is the network to do it in, because really you're dealing with some of the best people that are actually trained, that are doing it the right way, and not your fix and flips that you're going out there that my husband has inspected and said, well, they did that horribly, and it won't pass his inspection. And he's not a really tough guy, but if it doesn't pass his inspection, meaning as an inspector, although look what happened, no, I'm kidding. Whoever, if you guys have recently joined, we'd love to get to know you. You are in the right place. You're going to be able to there's a lot of people here that are wonderful mentors, and that will walk you through everything that you need and answer your questions, and they won't do it rudely. They will actually explain the reason why, so that you can go out and do it again. And then when you become a little bit bigger and you've done something, you can pull the next ones that will be in those seats in just a few months. We just joined at the beginning of this year. So So I'm not saying I'm an expert, but I don't need to be because there's a wonderful group right here.